hamster expert. We just want to see them. He leans down to look right into the cage and slaps his hand on the desk. Come on, Mama. Come on out. Josh has bright red spots on his cheeks. You're scaring her. Chase tilts the cage and lets it drop down on the desk. To Josh he says, You're scaring it with your buggy eyes. I just want them to come out of the nest. Josh blinks. I see him take a deep breath. Then he says, They can't come out. They don't have their eyes open yet. Natalie squeals, Their eyes are still shut. I want to see. She fumbles with the door in the top of the cage. No! Josh swats her hand from the cage. Ow! Natalie holds her hands up to her chin. She says to Chase, He hit me, the loser! I glance toward the door. Where is Miss Toppet? Chase pushes Josh aside. To Natalie he says, Don't bother reaching through the door, just take the top off the cage. Chase releases the latches holding the cage to the tray and yanks off the cage top. Bits of cedar chips fly out onto the desk. Josh gapes. The nest lies exposed in front of us. It is a mass of white cotton balls spun into one fluff pile. Bits of cedar and chewed toilet paper roll weave among the cotton. It amazes me how the hamster can build this house, snug, warm, quiet. Now, not so much. Chase pries the top from the cotton ball nest. Natalie shoves in front of Chase and squeaks, There they are! From where I'm standing, I can just see Josh's hamster coiled around 4 or 5 hairless pink babies. The mother hamster looks up at us with brown bead eyes. It scrambles to its feet. The babies wriggle in the sudden absence of their mother. Natalie wrinkles her nose. They're all naked. Chase prods one of the babies with his finger. The mother hamster lunges at him. Whoa! Chase yanks his hand back. She's vicious. He holds up his finger as if he's amazed he still has it. She would have bitten it right off. Josh folds his arms over the tray. We're scaring her. We have to leave her alone. Miss Toppet enters the classroom. In a thundering voice, she commands, Students, take your seats. Most people return to their desks. Josh sets the cotton nest back over the babies and replaces the cage top. Ms. Toppet levels her glare at Josh. That means you too, Josh. Josh doesn't seem to hear the teacher. He's staring at the cage. His eyes get wide. Another student gets up and peers into the cage. He says, Ew, she's eating one. That's it. Everyone crowds around the cage. Josh puts his hands on his face and shakes his head. No, leave her alone. She's just moving them. The mother hamster has carried one of the babies into a corner of the cage. Ms. Toppet pushes through the crowd of students. If the mother feels threatened, she may try to move the nest. Ms. Toppet scans our faces. Chase looks down. Natalie bats her eyes as if she doesn't know anything. The mother hamster burrows into the nest and pulls out another of her young. She holds the baby in her mouth, her cheeks stretching around the wriggling pink mass. I wait for her to drop the baby with the other one. One time last week, Josh fed his hamster peanuts, one by one, and she packed them into her cheeks. She crammed 10 peanuts in her cheeks. Now she holds the baby the same way. Her cheeks stretched so big that her eyes are slits. Then her eyes close and she tosses back her head. Mrs. Toppet groans. Oh, no! There is a collective gasp from the classroom. Ms. Toppet's voice is shrill. Back to your seats, everyone, now! We ignore her. The mother hamster takes the baby from the corner of the cage. Josh starts to cry. Half the class stands in stunned silence. The other half makes gagging noises. The mother hamster heads into the nest. Miss Toppet grabs a jacket from the back of someone's chair and covers the cage. It's one of the idiot's jackets, apparently. He says, Hey, you'll get it dirty, and makes a move to